Well, what Gar and Pax have built up, AK and Eversley have torn down. Let's say by the Lauri marketing, and some kid in Soldier Field is going to start tomorrow before the Chicago Bears. Yeah, let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Les with the Table Talk Sports, the round table of talk sports. Yeah, or sports talk sports. We're talking sports, but it's really sports talk. Thank you for joining once again. As you know, if you've already heard, I'm quite sure if you're in the Windy City, you've already heard Lauri Markin is out of here. Holla. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's out of here. Finally, we want to wish you well, Mr. Marketing. May your days in Cleveland not be that good when you play and pick up the basketball. I don't know what Cleveland is doing. I don't know how. Marketing is still going to come off the bench because there are people in front of him that are more talented and they are go-getters. Marketing has so much great potential and talent. When he first came in the league, he was being compared to Dirk Nowitzki, who we know is a Hall of Famer. Straight Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. But he fell off. The last 2 years, he just fell off. And I think it was really just mindset. It was just a mindset. Bye, man. We glad you're gone. Godspeed. We hope you do well up there. AK and Eversley put him in the same conference, so he's got to run into his old teammates and get dunked on by the person he was traded for, Derrick Jones Jr. I can't wait to see Derrick dunk on him. Everybody, if you don't know the details, Cleveland sent Larry Nance Jr. to Portland. Portland sent us Derrick Jones Jr. and 2 draft picks, one first round, which is protected, the second round, which is protected, which means during this investigation of tampering, the NBA can't touch those picks. Now, if the Bulls had picks themselves, then they can snatch those picks. But I really don't think nothing is going to come of the tampering. I don't know if they had whistleblowers or how they found out what was going on, but I don't think nothing's going to come of that. We really hope not. We're just glad that we've got some good front office management that is finally doing a great job. What Gar and Pax was trying to build has already been torn down. They took a big wrecking ball to everything that Gar and Pax did and built up a structure. Look at that. Look at that. See how I did that? They built up a structure that's strong and it's going to be strong for years to come. Got a great starting 5. The bench is going to be just off the chain. Derrick Jones Jr. I saw when the brother won the dunk contest, and I was like, yeah, this brother can jump. I guess because I've seen the likes of Carter, Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan, even our own Zach. I've seen some great dunkers, and he's a great dunker. He won the contest, but it is nothing compared to the way this brother dunks in the games. If they had a dunk contest for just gameplay, he would just win hands down all the time. I would say that his dunks are better than Zion's and Zach's. I was watching some of the highlights, and I was like, if you're an ex-baller, I want to, please help me confirm if you do this too. If you had a little bounce to your game, I want to know if you did do this every time you see somebody dunk. Especially a real good dunker. This brother went up on a dunk and his head was near the rim. to the rim. Boom! And every time he dunked, my body would be like, like, and my legs jump up like I just dunked the ball myself. It's just like a knee-jerk reaction. It's like, you could just feel it. It's like when we used to play on the courts. And I'm from J-Town. We used to play back there on the South End. Anybody from J-Town, give a shout out. And we used to play out there on the South End when somebody went up and like, everybody's like, oh. Giving a shout out to my boy Scott Williams was one of those high flyers back in the day on the South End. We looked at the bottom of his shoes every time he dunked. That brother could sky. Shout out Scott, that's my brother. But Lauri's gone. And now we can move forward. We have nothing bad on the team from Garden Packs. Their regime is over. I think the only one that's left is Kobe White, and Kobe White is a baller. That bench is going to be sickola. That's right, sickola. Not sick, but sickola. Caruso, White. Dante Green is still on the team. We've got Troy Brown Jr. We've got now Derrick Jones. We got Tony Bradley. We've got Simonik. My goodness. And watch this. Watch this. Paul Millsap is going to be a Chicago Bull. You heard it here first. We've seen the rumors going around that Paul Millsap may be coming to the Bulls after this move today. I believe that's what they were waiting on to see what they were going to do with Lauri. Now I think the door is wide open for Paul to come in. If we get that brother, a sure sound veteran that can still ball. He can still ball. He might not be as like he was back in the day, but he can still ball and still give this team the veteran boost that we need. So let's see what happens in the next few weeks. Speaking of the players and the new players that have come in with the Chicago Bulls, I want to do a contest. And whoever gets the closest to on this contest, I'm going to send you a little something, maybe a gift card from Amazon. We'll see when that time comes. But we all know and love what Stacey King does when he commentates the games. He gives everybody a nickname. Stacey cracks me up. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best. So the contest is, what will Stacey King name all the new players? What is the nickname you think that Stacey King is going to give all the new players? If you don't know who the new players are, we got Alonzo Ball. We've got Alex Caruso. We've got Marco Simonik. Boy, we got some players, man. We got Derrick Jones Jr. We've got Tony Bradley. And I'm missing two more. He's got DeMar Rosen. How could I forget about DeMar Rosen? That's 6. And then we got the rookie, Ayo Dosunmu. I don't know if he gave Dotson a nickname. Dotson was on the team last year, but he was teeter-tottering from the D-League into, the regular league. He had a two-way contract, and I think they gave him a two-way contract even this year. But the boy is a baller. He's from the Chi also. Giving a shout out to Dotson. Great to see him still on the team. So this team is really laced with a lot of talent. But let's see if we can come up with nicknames for the new players. Just put them right there in the comment. Speaking about comments, just hit that like button if you like what you're listening to. And also click the subscribe button down there and the notification so you'll know every time that video comes up. You'll know and get that notification to see what I'm talking about. Also, we're going to be doing some lives coming up, and going to have some panel of sports talkers that I basically grew up with and know some stuff about sports, basketball, football. Anybody out there that is a baseball expert, give me a shout out. We'll get you on the show. Anybody out there that is a hockey expert, give me a shout out. Send me an email. Send me a comment, an inbox. I am on Facebook also under Table Talk Sports with Team Stevens. Give me a shout out. I'd love to have you on the show. If you're an expert, if you're not, don't call me. Don't call me. On the other side, no, dude, your camera is backwards, homie. This side, yeah. Chicago Bears. Justin Fields starts tomorrow. Good thing, bad thing, I don't know. We'll see. From our perspective and a lot of people's perspective, maybe Matt Nagy should have had a quarterback competition instead of just making Dalton the sure starter at the beginning of the season. I don't know if that was a Matt Nagy decision or if it was a front office decision. I'm kind of thinking it was a front office decision because of our offensive line. I think they want to try to see if they can solidify that offensive line and get it better before they bring in Justin Fields, because that last game he got rocked. His helmet came off. I was like, no, not the Ricky, not this early. He ain't even played one game. This is preseason. He got rocked. And after that game, he clarified about the speed of the game. I guess so, dog. You got clocked. But he still is the best option in our franchise quarterback for years to come. So let's root for him. And hopefully that offensive line keeps him protected. Or he can just run away from everybody. We'll keep an eye on what the Bears camp is doing. It's not looking that they're very decisive of what's going on with the quarterback situation or the front offensive line situation. And I don't know what to say, but just keep an eye on that. It's time for me to go. Thanks for tuning in to Table Talk Sports. We'll be coming back at you with some more stuff. Don't forget about the contest for Stacey King naming the new players as far as their nickname is concerned. You guys have a great night, great day, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Let's watch some Bears tomorrow and keep an eye on whoever the next veteran player is for the Chicago Bulls. I'll holler.